This is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Hey, welcome to OSN, Oklahoma Sports Network. We are at Marlow Outlaw Baseball here at Gibstone Leroy Black Field, Harmeyer Fieldhouse, right here in Marlow, Oklahoma. Man, it is a beautiful day for baseball. I am Randy Brown, and joining me today is Jordy McCaskill. We are so excited to bring you guys Marlow Outlaw Baseball live stream right here on Oklahoma Sports Network. And, man, Jordy, it doesn't get any better than this.
Man, you're right, Randy. This is a great day for baseball. If you can't make it out to the field today, we got you covered on Oklahoma Sports Network. You can stream us live on a lot of different platforms and formats, but, man, it is a great, great day for baseball. I Googled right before I got here today, Brandy. I have no eligibility left.
You don't?
I am not allowed to play high school baseball anymore.
Oh, man.
But, man, I really wish I could play again today.
Today would be the day that you would need to put the cleats back on and get back out there.
Absolutely.
Because
I was out walking the field earlier before pregame, and, man, I had to Google real quick. I have no eligibility left.
Yeah, that's a sad deal. I'm sure the Outlaws will be wishing that you did today.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they're wishing if I could play today, man. Sulphur's got one of the best pitchers in Oklahoma on the mound today, and he's throwing some high heat, and it's been a long time since I faced 90-plus mile-per-hour fastball, so I'm not sure I would do a really great job today.
It's going to be a great day for baseball, and, you know, you mentioned Sulphur Bulldogs today, 6-3 coming in here for a district game with the Outlaws. And, man, it's just going to be a great day, a great game. And, man, I'm really looking forward to the Outlaws. I just want to take a step back and kind of look back at what happened last year with Marlow and just kind of talk a little bit about Outlaw baseball from last year. You know, last year, Jordy, the Outlaws made to the semifinals, you know, made it to the big show. Yeah. Went and played semifinals and, man, got beat by arguably one of the best pitchers ever to come out. Jackson Jobe, you know, throwing crazy heat and just I think went like sixth in the MLB draft. Now he plays for the Detroit Tigers organization. So
yeah, there's a lot of projections that Jobe's going to be coming out and playing in the majors this year. Yep. So yeah, absolutely. Yep. They it took a lot of work for them to get there. And as Outlaw fans, man, we're super proud of them, and we got high hopes for them this year.
Yeah, we do, and that's why we're here. We're here because we do have high hopes for them, and we're excited about it. And so, yeah, I just want to take a second before we get started here to talk about some of our sponsors for today. Marlow First is one of our sponsors. Exists to see lives changed by the gospel one step at a time. Bank First. Stop by Bank First for all your banking needs. Bank First is loyal to Oklahoma and loyal to you. R.D. Brown Properties provide quality rental homes in Marlow. Check us out on Facebook for availability. And last but not least, O'Neill's Foreign Car Service, man. Go down there and see Mark or give him a call, 252-0123, to ask about service on your vehicle today. And just a few of our people. And, hey, before we get started here, they're fixed to do come out. Coaches are going to talk a second. And, man, we're going to take just a little break, catch a couple of commercials, and we'll be right back on Oklahoma Sports Network with Outlaw Baseball.
We come from different backgrounds with diverse interests and unique learning styles. Finding classes that fit your individual needs isn't a challenge at Cameron University. A small campus and dedicated faculty ensures there's always someone close by to guide you on your journey. Your success is our success. Your education is our mission. At Cameron University, you're not a number, you're part of the family.
Coast Technology Group is your full IT managed service provider, utilizing simple, reliable technology for your home and business. Remote monitoring and management, network infrastructure, and cybersecurity, all with 24/7, 365-day live support. When you partner with CTG, you get the 150 years combined experience of our experts, helping your business grow while keeping your systems secure.
The thing with car buying nowadays is just how many options there are when it comes to where to actually get a car. Dealerships, websites, auctions, private sellers, and so on. But knowing exactly where to get your car loan makes it all much less stressful. That's where Communication Federal can help. There's a reason we're known for auto loans around here. Lots of car options, lots of places to buy, but only one choice for an auto loan. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Here's our target. We'll shoot an azimuth and head out. Rolling.
Great drill weekend, everyone. See y'all again next month.
In the Oklahoma Army National Guard, you don't have to choose between civilian and military lifestyle.
Hey, welcome back to Marlow Outlaw Baseball and Oklahoma Sports Network. Hey, just Outlaws are taking the field. You can see that on the mound today is Brennan Morgan. But, Jordy, I want you just to kind of go through our lineup here for the Outlaws today.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Well, here's your Outlaw lineup for today. Batting leadoff for the Outlaws is going to be number 3, Cole Seeley. Number 21 is going to be following him, Brennan Morgan, followed by number 12, Will Bergner, followed by number 10, Jace Gilbert. See a lot of football guys on this Outlaw team. Number 1, Tyler Callahan. Number 6, Cade Gilbert. Number 9, Mason Holding. Number 17, Eli Gray. Number 20, Kyle Wilson. And batting last for the Outlaws is going to be number 7, Briscoe Smith. That's your Outlaw defense, and that's your Outlaw lineup.
Yeah, hey, it is going to be, Brennan's on the mound. Brennan Morgan's on the mound, and, he's OU baseball commit.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's exciting. Also out there is Cole Seeley, who's a Rogers State baseball commit. We got some quality players out there, and honestly, if you take a look around here, sitting behind the dish, you got a state champion wrestler, and there's a lot of championship out here, Jordy.
Absolutely, for this Outlaws, man. There's a lot of guys that know how to win, who know how to be in pressure situations. And, man, this is a pressure situation. You can kind of feel it on the field. This is their first big district game of the year, and it's a big district rivalry. And so you got a lot of guys out there for these Outlaws who know what that pressure's like. And we'll see how they handle it today.
Yep. Looks like Morgan's going to take his last couple of pitches here for warm-up, and we're going to get this show on the road, get this thing going here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, right here, Marlow Outlaw Baseball with the throw down there. And here we go, coming up. Looks like leading off for Sulphur is Reese Ratchford.
Got a strong wind coming in from the right field today, Randy. You're gonna have to really get a hold of one to hit one over to Eternal Life today.
yes, that's the church out of right field. So, yeah, Morgan in the windup, fastball. It's a little low, so ball 1. Ratchford kind of steps out and collects himself here. Morgan back in the windup. Ground ball, second base. Easy throw out there.
That was a great pitch by Brennan right there, just kind of going inside on Ratchfield. Got him to hit a little tough ground ball out to the second baseman. Easy out for 4-3, first out of the inning.
Yeah, Bergner was right there at second base for the easy out. So, and you're right, Brennan just trusting his defense, making sure he's throwing strikes, and letting his defense do the work. And looks like Brennan with foul ball there. Mace Mobley at the plate here for the Sulphur Bulldogs. And the pitch. Also foul ball. 0-2, though.
Yeah, it looks like Brennan's trying to really get command of that fastball to start off the game today. He's got fastball, 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 fastball.
Yeah.
We can see what he's going to go after today.
Yeah. I think that he has done a little scouting report and thinks that the fastball's it here. And so.
See if he goes back to it here, 0-2.
Nope.
Little off-speed pitch.
Nope, little off-speed pitch, just a little bit inside there. 1-2 for Morgan on the mound here. Mace Mobley at the plate. Looked like curveball there too. Got him a little bit out front.
Yeah, kind of hung it there a little bit. Brennan's got a 4-pitch mix. He's got a fastball, curveball, slider, and change. And he looks like he got good control of that fastball. Let's see if he can get control of the curveball here. Went right back to the fastball there. That's a good pitch.
Yeah.
Painted that outside corner.
Sitting at 1-2 still for Mobley at the plate. Morgan still in the windup. Ground ball, shortstop.
Great play right there.
Briscoe Smith at shortstop. Oh, great play. Nice hop there, though, really. I mean, that's kind of the field. You know, you can tell a little bit on the field how nice it looks. And so the field's in great shape. And good hop right to Briscoe Smith. He gets a easy out.
Yeah, Brennan's trying to get control of that curveball there. He's going to really need to get control of that to keep these hitters off balance.
Yeah. 1-0 count. Morgan out of the windup. Looks like 2-0 count. Oh.
The good thing for that curveball right now, Randy, is he's got a lot of bite on it. He's got a lot of movement coming out of his hand, and it's coming right out of the same arm slot as his fastball. And as soon as he can get control of that, man, it's going to really throw these hitters off balance.
And we can see the spin from here, so you know it's moving.
Yeah.
Zach Driggers at the plate for Sulphur. And right back to the fastball there. 2-1 count for Morgan on the mound.
Yeah, it looks like it's just a little high there.
3-1 count for Morgan here. Driggers at the plate, a 3-1 count. Morgan just a touch high there. That was a good pitch for that count. And a walk for Zach Driggers. Morgan puts one on.
Yeah, Driggers had a good at bat there, just being patient, realizing that Morgan's having a little bit of trouble locating that curveball, sitting on fastball, and just couldn't find a pitch that he wanted to hit.
Was able to foul off the fastball too, you know, and so that surely helped him get a little bit of timing there. So Morgan now out of the stretch. Ooh, nice strike there, outside corner.
Got a little outlaw call on that one.
Yeah, outside corner on the strike. Little play over to first base to Gilbert there, trying to get Driggers sleeping. Morgan gets away from him there. Driggers moves up to second base.
Yeah, you know, Randy, that's the thing about these young guys learning how to pitch. It's not just throwing it as hard as you can right down the middle of the plate. It's learning about hitting your spots, hitting the ball where your catcher's setting up. Wilson's trying to set up on the inside there. Morgan just missed outside and low. Let's see what he does here.
Out of the stretch. Man, that was a good off-speed pitch there. So 2-1 on the count. Let's see what Brennan can get himself out of a little bit of a count mess here. So there you go. Strike 2-2. Nice pitch there, Jordy. I mean, just right back to his bread and butter.
Yeah, you know, he's hanging that curveball just a little bit here in the first inning, and he's just probably shaking a little pregame jitters out and once he gets control of that, his fastball looks great, hitting his spots. See what he goes back to here with his 2-2 count. Wilson sets up outside.
2-2, 2 outs, strike 3 for Morgan. Puts none on, or one on,
Yeah.
no hits. So we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back on Oklahoma Sports Network with Outlaw Baseball.
Coast Technology Group is your full IT managed service provider, utilizing simple, reliable technology for your home and business. Remote monitoring and management, network infrastructure, and cybersecurity, all with 24/7, 365-day live support. When you partner with CTG, you get the 150 years combined experience of our experts, helping your business grow while keeping your systems secure.
Welcome back to Oklahoma Sports Network. Marlow Outlaw Baseball right here at Gipstone Leroy Black Stadium. The Outlaws have a district matchup today with the Sulphur Bulldogs. We're in the bottom of the first inning. The Outlaws get out of the top of the first with no runs by Sulphur, and we're going to see what happens here with the Outlaws lineup. Coming up first is Cole Seeley. So we're going to see what we can get going here for the Outlaws and how this can get going here.
Yeah, Randy, I think the key for the Outlaw offense today is they're going to need to be patient. They're facing a great opponent here with the Sulphur Bulldogs. A great pitcher for them. Andrew McCurry is his name, and man, he's got a great fastball. He's got good off-speed stuff. The key for the Outlaws today is they're just going to need to be patient. Take their walks and find that pitch to hit and not chase.
Yeah, and McCurry's coming from the lefty side too, so that's always a big deal. I mean, that's a game changer.
Right, yeah.
That creates a little bit of a hard time for those right-handed batters to see the angle of that arm coming. But it doesn't change much for Cole Seeley because Cole Seeley is a lefty himself. So he'll be coming in batting left. Cole Seeley lead off for the Outlaws here. We'll see what he can get going here for the Outlaws. Out of the windup. Seeley with a rocket.
Yeah, Randy, that was really close to where my truck is parked this afternoon, so it made me just a little nervous because that was had some good exit velocity on that ball.
Oh, you'll need to park by me next time, Jordy. Still out of the windup, Seeley with a 0-1 count. And
man, I really like those two first hacks by Cole, man. He seems like he's right on that fastball.
He is on it. He's got what's he got to be looking for here, though, Jordy?
Well, I think 0-2, early in the game, I'm still sitting fastball, maybe sitting outside. But, it's 0-2, you got to guard the plate here.
Yeah. Seeley with a ground ball and got the run out on it. Nice job. Just a little bobble there. Second baseman, but Seeley gets the run out on it. Nice job. Nice hit there, Jordy.
Absolutely, man. Just, like you said, he was sitting fastball. He got his pitch. He hit it hard on the ground, and that's, when you put the ball in play, good things happen.
Yep, that's exactly right. And we're going to see the pitcher, Brennan Morgan, come up here. And let's see what Brennan can do here at the plate. Seeley, first base, pitcher lefty, so he's looking right at him there out of the stretch. So starts him off with a little curveball there, just a touch high.
Yeah, and Cole on first base, he's got to be careful. A lefty pickoff move is much more deceptive than a righty throwing, so you got to be careful if you're on first base and see what happens here.
Yeah, Cole's fast, so that helps him a bunch. So he is fast, so it does help him over there quite a bit. But you're right, Jordy. That is a good pickoff move, and it's easy to catch him sleeping over there. He's got a big lead for now for sure. So we'll see what happens here. Looks like pitch is low. 2-0 for Morgan at the plate. Seeley still first base. And gets him on the outside corner with a strike. 2-1 for Morgan. He looks down, gets a sign, gets dug in, and let's see what happens here on a 2-1 count. Seeley's got a good lead. Man, Jordy, that was a nice block by the...
Yeah, great block. Great block right there by number 8, Asher Wells for the Sulphur Bulldogs.
Wells, no block there, and...
You know, a 2-2 count here, Randy, this was always my least favorite count when I was playing baseball. You just, it's always hard to kind of guess what's coming up. But, you know, if I'm Brennan, I'm sitting fastball here.
Yeah. Let's see. And 3-1 count there. Morgan takes a high fastball that's for a ball. And
yeah, it's great at bat right there by Brennan, man. Just way to – he's doing exactly what, you know, I said these Outlaws hitters got to do. They got to be patient today. They got to wait for McCurry to come to them, wait for their pitch, and have an idea at the plate. You know, I think that's what a lot of young hitters struggle with in high school when they're learning how to hit the ball. Just going up to the plate with a plan, you know, going up to the plate with a plan, knowing what you're going to do, knowing that you're going to sit fastball outside, knowing that if you're a right-handed hitter, you're going to drive that ball into the deep right center gap. So that's what these Outlaw guys got to do today, man. Just have a plan, stick to the plan, trust the process.
McCurry out of the stretch, runners first and second. Fastball looks low there. 1-0 count for Will Bergner. Playing second base, had a great play out there at second base. Nice hard hit ball to him. He handled it easily for Bergner. We'll see what happens here at his first trip to the dish. So, and lays down a really great bunt.
Great bunt. Great bunt. Great execution there. I remember talking to Coach Morgan for the game. I think they were going to try to do some of that today, and that was executed to perfection. You know, before the game, I heard Coach Morgan coaching the guys up. He's talking about how there's a perfect spot somewhere between third base and the pitcher's mound where you're going to get on base if you can get a good bunt, and I really think Will Bergner did a great job of executing that play right there. You know, the Outlaws have a great opportunity to really jump on McCurry here in the first inning, and that's key to baseball. You know, if you can jump on a great pitcher like the Sulphur Bulldogs have today, man, it really is a great way to get the game started in the right direction. And here we are. We got Jace Gilbert coming up. Got bases loaded, nobody out, man. It's what you dream of.
Yeah.
You know, when he woke up this morning, this is what he's thinking, man. I hope I get a chance to hit today with bases loaded here in the first inning. Let's see what he can do. See if the Outlaws can get some runs here.
This is why they call it the cleanup spot, and he gets a chance to clean up here. So we'll see what Jace can get done here. Bases loaded. Oh, man, nice-looking curveball there.
Great pitch right there by McCurry. Yeah, great pitch.
Man, I thought that was going to hang on the outside corner, and, man, it just dove right in. So great pitch by him.
Out of his hand, that ball started in the left-handed batter's box, and it curved back over across the plate. That was a great pitch.
It was a great pitch by McCurry. And foul ball. Down first base line and out. That was probably a little closer to my truck, Jordy. So,
I tell you what, if you park out here at Outlaw Stadium, you're in danger. It doesn't matter where you park. I mean, you're in pretty much – if you're sitting at home, folks, you guys do not have to worry about your vehicles getting hit today. But out here at Outlaw Stadium, it can be dangerous.
We are 1 –
so Jace pops it up here.
Jace pops up. Looks like we got infield fly may have been in effect there.
I think that's what they called,
Umpire raised his arm up, calling the infield fly. So Jace gets a pop up there. Just, man, it's tough when you get down 0-2 and, you know, you're just battling, you're trying to fight. Anything that's close, man, you just got to get a bat on it. And that's just exactly what he had to do there.
Absolutely. You know, if McCurry can get control of that curveball, you know, we'll see how the Outlaws handle it.
Yep. Oh, and high pitch. Everyone's going to move up. Seeley's going to score on a throw down to third by the catcher. And, man, it just kind of got away from the third baseman there a little bit. And
well, you know, that happens, man. You know, when a batter squares around a bunt, you know, I remember when I was playing, it just does something to you mentally that just throws you off.
Yeah.
And you forget your training, you forget what you do all the time. And I think that's what happened there. That squared around, Callahan squared around, and it really just kind of threw him for a mental loop there. Great bunt right here.
Bunt. And, he lost that ball, Jordy.
Another run comes in,
yeah. I think that's going to score, too.
Birdner came in there, too, yeah. Well, all's well that ends well right there, Randy. That's what happens on that right there, man.
Yeah, for sure. And, you know, what happened, Callahan squares around and lays down one of the greatest bunts I've seen here down the first base line. First baseman comes up and gets the ball and then just can't hold on to it. Callahan gets on first, as safe at first. So we'll see what happens here. Looks like Cade Gilbert here's at bat. Callahan gets a good jump. A little bit of a mishandled ball there by the catcher, and, man, he's running fast. So moves up to second base there for Callahan.
Yeah, you know, the Outlaws are just really capitalizing on some errors here by the Bulldogs here in the first inning. And, you know, with bases loaded, nobody out, to get 3 runs, it's a huge positive.
Well, and that's the key on, you know, on any game is to capitalize on errors. And, you know, when they make them, you have to do your best, you know, to capitalize on them. So,
you know, we had a game that I played in high school. Our coach made us play at the end of every game, you know, 7-inning game. It was called 21 outs. And at the end of every practice, we had to get 21 straight outs because his philosophy was a team that doesn't make errors wins.
Yep.
And it was a good philosophy.
Yeah.
Sometimes took us too long to get 21 straight outs, though.
Yeah. Your parents are tired of sitting back there waiting for you to get done. And so Kay Gilbert at the plate, and he's fighting it off here. 1-2 count. McCurry is sitting there at second base, just waiting for Cade to put something into play. He's moved up, so we'll see what happens here. McCurry out of the stretch, and Gilbert yanks one just foul, right down the third base line. So this is it. This is the 2-2 count you talked about, Jordy. And
yeah, it's a tough count as a hitter, especially with McCurry. He's already thrown, you know, he's already seen his stuff. You know, he's seen his fastball, he's seen his off-speed pitch. It's just hard to guess what he's going to do here.
Foul ball call by the home plate umpire. He throws his hands up, calls a foul ball. It was hard for me to see. I couldn't tell, really.
If you're an Outlaw fan, it's fair. If you're a Bulldog fan, it's foul.
Yeah.
It was one of those calls. It was a tough call, and he had a better angle than I did.
It was going to be a long throw for the third baseman. And so, yeah, I think if you're a Bulldog fan, you're happy with what just happened for sure. Gilbert, 1-2 at the plate. 1 out. Gilbert, nice hit right in the gap. They're bringing him home.
Great piece of hitting right there by number 6, Cade Gilbert. You know, sitting 2-2, off-speed pitch coming at you. That is hitting 101. When the ball, you know, if you're a right-handed hitter and that pitcher throws the ball on the outside of the plate, you're supposed to hit it to the right side of the field. And that is such a great approach for a young teenage hitter, man. You see that a lot. In high school baseball, you see guys just try to yank an outside pitch to their pull side, and that's just not what you're supposed to do.
Yep.
The ball's on the outside of the plate. You're supposed to do exactly what Cade just did, hit it to the right field, and get yourself an RBI.
Yeah, great hit, opposite field. And now Mason Holding here coming up, number 9. Let's see what Mason Holding can get done here. Took a good hack there on the first pitch, 0-1 count. McCurry still pitching out of the stretch here. Goes for a little pickoff play over there to Cade Gilbert. Just not off enough to be able to get him. Well, Cade's got a good lead now. That's a good-looking little off-speed pitch.
Yeah,
there.
It was. Mason's just got to sit back. He's on it. He's real close to being on it. He's just got to sit back, wait on it to get there, and drive it to left field right there.
Good off-speed pitch there. 0-2 count for Mason Holding, and gets up underneath that one. Gilbert's going to go halfway, come back and tag up, Holding with an out to center. Good piece of hitting, though, there. I mean, kind of got totally. 0-2 down and had to sit in there and protect a little bit.
Well, it's going to be hard. It's going to be really, really hard today, Randy, to hit a ball deep to center field, to right center, or to right field. That wind is coming in straight from the south. And, it's one of those. He didn't get all of it there, but, man, the center fielder actually was playing very, very shallow out there in center field.
Yeah, I noticed that myself. Eli Gray here. At the plate, and
I didn't realize it till after Mason popped it up out there, but once he popped it up, I saw it. The center fielder's playing like an old-school softball rover out there.
Yes, playing pretty shallow.
He was playing extremely shallow,
yeah.
but that's the game right now. I know at home, guys, you can't see it, but the wind, if you look at the American flag getting dead center, you see it is blowing straight in.
Yeah. Yeah, nothing's really going to get out that far, and you're right, Jordy. I mean, he's playing situational baseball. He knows. I'm sure his coach has said, "Hey, man, keep staying a little short. Nothing's going to get out there."
Were you a lefty or a righty in high school? Did you bat left-handed or right-handed?
Right.
You batted right-handed.
Yep.
Well, see, I batted left-handed today.
Yep.
Today would have been one of those days where I'd have been okay with just riding a pine for this afternoon. Because there's no way that I was going to get a hold of one today.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Wow, great pitch right there by
nice.
McCurry.
McCurry with strike 3 to Eli Gray. That was a great pitch. Nice off-speed pitch to the outside corner. Into the first, though, the Outlaws take the lead 4-0. And we're going to take a quick break while we switch out here on Outlaw Baseball on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
We come from different backgrounds, with diverse interests and unique learning styles. Finding classes that fit your individual needs isn't a challenge at Cameron University. A small campus and dedicated faculty ensures there's always someone close by to guide you on your journey. Your success is our success. Your education is our mission. At Cameron University, you're not a number, you're part of the family.
Welcome back to Marlow Outlaw Baseball on Oklahoma Sports Network. I'm Randy Brown. I'm here with Jordy McCaskill. We're in the press box here at Gibstone Leroy Black Field right here in Marlow, Oklahoma for Outlaw Baseball. We got one inning of play and the Outlaws are leading 4-0. Brendan Morgan still on the mound for the Outlaws, and coming up to the plate right now is 13 Andrew McCurry, the pitcher for the Sulphur Bulldogs. Morgan out of the windup here. Fastball just a little bit outside there.
Yeah, I think that's the key to Brendan's success today. He's really got to establish that fastball command, and then he can work from there with his off-speed stuff.
Yeah, I think you're right. Fastball again, just low and a little bit outside maybe. 2-0 count for McCurry. In the dirt, fastball, 3-0 count for McCurry. McCurry's being patient. I mean, you got to give it to him, man. He knows exactly what Morgan's throwing. He's going to say, hey, I'm going to wait for you to throw me something I can hit.
Absolutely. Brendan's got to establish that fastball command. Let's see what he does here at 3-0. There he is right there.
3-0 fastball right down the pipe. 3-1 count now for Morgan, pitching out of the wind up here.
He's going to go right back to it.
Just low and inside there. Anfield looked like they were just in standard, no shift there for the lefty McCurry.
Right.
So Morgan is sends one on for a walk, a second walk of the game for Brennan Morgan. Number 2 coming up, Ethan Kennedy. Right-hander. Curry's got a decent lead there at first. Nice pitch by Brennan Morgan.
Yeah, you can see what he did right there,
Yep.
Randy. You know, Brennan, knowing that he's having some fastball command issues, you can tell he just took a little bit off of that fastball there and, fired it in there for a strike.
Yep. Goes, tries to get McCurry sleeping over there. Quick throw to first, Jace Gilbert, and McCurry gets back. Morgan out of the stretch. Kennedy at the plate. Here's the pitch. Just a little bit high for Kennedy. He didn't like it, neither did the umpire. So we're 1-1 count from Morgan. Curry's first base got a good lead. Nice pitch by Brennan Morgan.
Great pitch right there by Brennan. That's the spot he's got to hit. You know, that's called right there painting the corner.
Yep.
You know, if you got to hit that spot right there, he's gonna be able to do really well today.
And the thing I loved about it is Kyle Wilson had set up right on that corner.
He's setting up there again.
Yep.
Hey, that's a good pitch though, right there. You know,
pitch. That was a good pitch. You know,
it's a myth. It's a myth in baseball that a ball's a bad pitch.
Yeah.
You know, and what you learn there is that, hey, man, you're just changing the angle of the pitch for the batter, and now you got him on his heels. He doesn't know what's coming now.
Yeah. 2-2 count for Morgan. Oh,
great pitch right there by
pitch.
Brennan Morgan. Way to bounce back after that 3-1 walk, man. Just come back and paint some corners there. Have a great. Honestly, I think his best pitch of that whole scene right there was the curveball in the dirt, Randy.
Yeah,
you know, I mean, it just really, got the hitter off balance.
Yeah, and it made the hitter think, hey, I've got to start looking for something different here too.
Absolutely.
He's not just going to set up and throw fastballs at me all day. Morgan steps off, sends McCurry back. Looks like at the plate, number 9, Asher Wells here.
Wells was squaring around a bunt. Let's see if
I saw him
the Bulldogs going to play a little small ball.
Fastball inside. That was quite a bit inside there for Wells. He didn't like it.
We don't have a radar gun here with us, but the
we can hear the pop.
The pop of the mitt sounded like he threw it 300 miles an hour.
Yeah, you could definitely hear the pop of the mitt. Oh, whoa, that was a strike. I must have looked away there. I didn't see what he threw. So 1-1 count.
Yeah, I'm thinking, Randy, that's either that's his change up there.
Yeah.
It's got a little bit of different bend on it.
Okay.
You know, from our angle and from the people at home's angle, his curveball is going to come from the left to the right.
Yep.
And, the purpose of that changeup is to actually slide off his right ring finger and have the reverse spin that he would have on a curveball, which would move it the other direction.
Yeah. That must have been what that was. Back to the fastball for Morgan, though, right there, getting a nice fastball for a strike. Good hack there, though, by Wells. He really wanted to get a hold of that one. 1-2 count for Morgan. McCurry's on first. Morgan's going to step off. And
yeah, he may not have liked what the call there. You know, he may have wanted a different pitch there.
Yeah.
Maybe he got a call for a fastball. He wanted something off speed or vice versa.
Yeah.
So that's his curveball right there. It's got a lot more loop in it. It's looping from left to right from our angle.
Yep. And a little bit of hang in there for, he, like you said earlier, he's got to get control of that to be able to get these batters kind of sitting back on their heels waiting. Nice pitch there by Morgan. 3-2 count. We're going full here. Runner on first. McCurry, who has walked, is on first base. Brennan pitching out of the stretch. Asher Wells here at the plate. And he turns on it. He called that a foul ball, I guess. He raised his hands. Oh, still 3-2 count. McCurry's on first. Wells at the plate. Brennan Morgan on the mound here. 3-2 count. 1 out. And just fouls that baby off.
Yeah, that was just a challenge pitch, Randy. He has 3 balls, 2 strikes. You know, Wells knows what's coming. Brennan knew what was coming. He just says, "I think my stuff is better than yours. Let's see." You know, that's what that was.
Yep. I'm going to try to throw it as hard as I can.
Absolutely.
I'm going to see if you can hit it.
Absolutely.
And so yeah.
See what he goes to here. 3-2. May go something off speed.
Going to Jace at first base to see if he can keep McMurray kind of sitting there. I'm sure McMurray's sitting on go, you know. As soon as the pitch leaves, McMurray's going to take off. 3-2 count here, 1 out.
Great pitch right there.
Nice.
That right there that's the slider. The slider, you can tell it has a little less bite on it from that curveball. That curveball's got a lot of bite. Slider's got a little less. Great pitch. So, you know, that's a good pitch. And, you know, Brennan started that ball right around the latter 3/4 of the outside of the plate, and it slid as it would a slider, probably off to the left-handed batter's ball. It's a great pitch right there.
Nice movement on the slider too, though. You know, it kind of looks off speed to you from up here.
And as a young pitcher, you know, I remember playing. You know, you always trusted your fastball. You knew you could throw your fastball for a strike.
Yep.
And when you're sitting 3-2, you don't want to walk a guy, so you're thinking, man, anything off speed, I just don't have as much confidence in it throwing it for a strike. But man, Brennan bared down, threw a great slider there.
Yep.
And got the strikeout.
Yep. 2 outs for the Outlaws. Morgan back to the fastball there, a little bit in the dirt. On to the plate for the Sulphur Bulldogs, number 14, Corbin Vinson. Vinson, left-hander here. Pretty tall kid there sitting in, so that strike zone should look pretty good. Vinson fouls off down third base line. That's probably at your truck, Jordy. I'm going to guess that was a well-hit foul ball.
I just got the thumbs up from our Outlaw fan here, Greg Brooks. He gave me the thumbs up that the F-150 is okay.
Okay, well, good. Thank you, Greg, for your help down there.
I did think to myself, this is probably the worst place to park. You know, because if I'm going to a game, like I'm going to a Major League Baseball game, I usually want to sit down the first base or third base.
Sure.
You know, sidelines there, and that's usually where the balls get hit. But that's where I park my truck. I will not park there again. I've learned my lesson.
Nice. Morgan on a 2-1 count, throws inside just a little bit low. 3-1 here for Brennan Morgan on the hill right now. We're in the top of the second inning. 2 outs for the Outlaws. McCurry's on first, and Morgan just lost control of that fastball there on the outside corner and just kind of pushed it.
He throws a 2-seamer and a 4-seamer, and it looks like he's trying to throw that 2-seamer, which is the 2-seamer is going to run away from the left-handed batter. And that's why the changeup is really important. You know, for a right-handed pitcher against a left-handed batter, it's really important for them to learn, for these young pitchers to learn how to throw a changeup, to have something breaking away from a left-handed batter. There's a great pitch right there. That's a great first 4-seam fastball right there, just right on the outside corner.
Morgan with a 4-seam fastball for a strike. 2 on, 2 outs. Top of the second. Morgan on the hill. Nice little off-speed fastball. Looked like he just pulled a little off the fastball there. That could have been his slider. It was hard for me to tell.
I'm kind of a little bit more behind the pitcher from where you are, Randy, and it does look like that's more of a slider. It does have a little bit more of a bend to it.
Little tail.
He's got a little tail to it, but still got a lot of pop to it.
If you're sitting at home, you could see Kyle Wilson kind of call for that, hey, I want this up in the strike zone.
Right.
And that's exactly where Brennan threw it right up in the strike zone. And I don't have a name for number 27 there for Sulphur.
Let's look it up here.
Strike 3
We'll find out who this player is, and we'll get him broadcasted.
Strike 3 for Morgan there.
3 Ks in the inning there, man.
Yeah. I mean, that's how you do it. He put one on, there with the walk, 2 with the walk actually. So 2 on, no hits, no runs, no errors. The Outlaws get out of the top of the top of the second. We're going to take a quick break here. Outlaw Baseball on Oklahoma Sports Network.
Coast Technology Group is your full IT managed service provider, utilizing simple, reliable technology for your home and business. Remote monitoring and management, network infrastructure, and cybersecurity, all with 24/7, 365-day live support. When you partner with CTG, you get the 150 years combined experience of our experts, helping your business grow while keeping your systems secure.
Welcome back to Oklahoma Sports Network, Marlow Outlaw Baseball right here in Marlow, Oklahoma. The Outlaws playing host today to the Sulphur Bulldogs, a big district game here for the Outlaws. And, there's a lot riding on these games for district. This plays a big factor into postseason stuff. So the Outlaws are leading right now 4-0. We're in the bottom of the second, and at the dish right now is number 20, Kyle Wilson.
Yeah, number 20, Kyle Wilson. He's a football commit to Northeastern State University up in Tahlequah, Oklahoma.
Yeah, Tahlequah.
Tahlequah is a very dear place to me, Randy. It's where I got married.
Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah,
got married, First Baptist Church, Tahlequah.
I don't know if I knew that or not.
It is one of the most underrated, most beautiful places in the state of Oklahoma.
Well, I've been to Tahlequah, but only for some training stuff, just for river training stuff. So Wilson, though, sitting here at 2-0 count. McCurry is having a little bit of a hard time getting. Oh, there he goes.
Man, great pitch though, right there. 2-0. I mean, if you're 2-0, you're a hitter. You're sitting dead fastball.
Yeah.
And McCurry throws an off-speed pitch for a strike. Yep. Great comeback pitch.
McCurry, that was a great pitch by McCurry. Wilson now sitting 2-1. See what fouls that off down first base line. 2-2 count for Wilson.
I would also say with his dad standing beside me, it was a good take, too, because when you're 2 balls, no strikes, you don't want to swing at a curveball, right, Dad? We've talked about that. That's right. It's a good take. It was a good pitch.
Teachable moment. I watched his dad play, so
yeah.
Nice cut there.
Well, it really is. It was a good pitch. 2 balls, no strikes. It was a good take. As you're a hitter, you want to be 2-0. I mean, you're waiting for your favorite pitch. You're picking out your favorite pitch, and if it's not there, you're going to wait on something else.
Yeah, I mean, you're ahead in the count, so it's your game at that point. So I think Wilson did a good job there. Now we're sitting at 2-2, and McCurry tries to throw big time hanging curveball, and it just never did get the break on it.
Yeah, I think what McCurry's trying to do there, what he really needs to try to do is throw that to the back foot of Kyle Wilson in the dirt, and he's just missing a spot.
Yep. And Wilson yanks one to left, short left, and that is
he
caught.
Just got under that one.
Yep.
It was a good pitch by McCurry, kind of getting it on the hands of Wilson, and Wilson took a great hack at it, and he just missed it. If that ball, if he hits that just maybe a centimeter higher on the barrel of the bat, we may have another story for that. But great at bat.
Yeah, a good at bat for Wilson for sure. Now at the plate, number 3, Cole Seeley, back to the top of the order for the Outlaws here. Seeley takes a big hack at an off-speed pitch there by McCurry.
Yeah, and that's going to be a tough pitch for Seeley. As a former lefty, when that lefty is throwing that curveball, and it's going hard away from you. It's hard to let it go. And that one right there, great pitch by McCurry. Out of McCurry's hand, Randy, that ball looks like it's about to hit you in your rib.
Yeah.
And it's hard as a left-handed hitter just stay closed and hit that ball the other direction. But great pitch by McCurry. Let's see what he does here.
We're in the press box, and I was ducking. When that pitch left his hand, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I got to get out of the way.
Well, I was a lefty in high school, and as a former lefty, and you see, Seeley's on the plate already. I mean, his back left foot is on the batter's box, so he's already crowding the plate.
Yep.
And if you watch, folks at home, you watch his arm. That arm angle right there, that's a great curveball. That ball started
hanging in there.
I don't know if you can see it at home, but that ball started behind Seeley, and it curved back. It just didn't curve back far enough to get across the plate. Great eye right there. I totally probably would have gave him my shoulder there and been embarrassed.
And Seeley.
There's a great piece of hitting right there.
And
it's going to be a single.
A single.
Yeah.
Great hit by Seeley, man.
Great, man. If you're a left-handed batter, you're sitting here watching this at home. That is a textbook way of how to hit a curveball as a left-handed hitter from a left-handed pitcher.
Yeah.
You sit back on that back foot, you wait on it, and you drive it wherever the ball is. And in that particular stance, the ball was on the inside of the plate. Seeley did exactly what you're supposed to do. He drove it to right center field. Great piece of hitting.
I don't think McCurry threw him a single fastball. I think he threw curveball, just hoping that Seeley might bite on one of those or just kind of let one go. But Seeley did exactly what you said. I mean, he kind of sat back and wait for your right curveball to hit, and then he drove that thing. Great hit. Brings up to the plate Brennan Morgan. He's taking a strike on the inside corner, 0-1 count. Seeley's got a pretty good lead over there. McCurry's pitching out of the stretch.
Great pitch right there by Seeley, yeah.
Yeah. McCurry, a little off speed there. Morgan
that's really what
took
he's going
a good
to.
hack at it.
Yeah, that's really what he's going to here in the bottom of the second. He started both these hitters out with off-speed stuff here.
We'll see what he does here.
Bottom of the second.
Back fastball.
Yeah, I think Brennan was sitting off speed there, but he's got quick hands. He's able to catch up with it and foul it off.
Yep, yeah, he was definitely sitting off speed. Back to fastball there, and that was a little inside, but like you said, Morgan was able to kind of get around on it and get a barrel on it there.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're gifted with quick hands.
Yeah. Seeley takes off. Morgan with a rocket to third base. And single moves up a runner 2 spots for Brennan Morgan. Man, that was just, that's what you do. You wait for your pitch. You wait for your fastball, especially when you're a righty right here. He waited for his fastball, and he hit it hard. He hit it hard. But I'd say great play by third baseman over there. Man, he got down, got the ball stopped, just didn't have enough to get Brennan out.
Yeah,
first.
when as an infielder and that ball bounces off your chest and you just feel rushed, right? You're feeling rushed to get the play, get it to first base, and that's just all. He just rushed a little bit. He had time to make a play, just rushed himself again. Great. Man, McCurry's really establishing that curveball here in the bottom of the second. He threw a great curveball there. Bergner began to square around the bunt.
Bergner at the plate. He did have a bunt for a base hit.
Yeah, he did. He had an awesome bunt, textbook bunt there in the first inning.
Squaring around again. Kind of got a little bit out in front of that one.
Going to be interesting to see what he does here with 0-2. Typically, traditionally, bunting is off the plate, off the menu for 0-2. Let's see what he does here. See if Coach Morgan gives him the green light to swing away here. 1 out, runners on first and third. It's the bottom of the second inning. It's the Outlaws 4, Sulphur Bulldogs 0.
4-0. McMurray on the mound here. Catcher setting up a little bit outside. Bergner able to fight off that inside pitch there, a fastball, and kind of foul that off. So still setting 0-2 count. 1 out for the Outlaws here, bottom of the second.
Yeah, let's see what McCurry goes to here. He's really been trying to establish that curveball here in the second inning. He went with the fastball there with Bergner. Let's see if he goes off speed again here. Yep.
Nice off speed.
Great
Seeley.
play by McCurry there,
Yeah.
man. Just real discipline there. Could have gotten the easy out at first. Bergner had an easy out. He had made a great pitch, and he just made a great play there.
Yeah. McCurry just kind of turned to look at Cole Seeley. Hey, I'm looking you back. But Seeley never made that move. And so McCurry just throws him out at third, and Bergner reaches on fielder's choice. So here we are, 2 outs for the Outlaws. Jace Gilbert up to bat. Morgan and Bergner first and second, but they're going to move up on a pass ball by McCurry.
Yeah, McCurry there, again, throwing the curveball there. From up here, it looked like that may have been a strike, Randy, if the catcher catches it. But, sometimes that happens. If a catcher misses the ball or it falls off his mitt, it's harder for the umpire to see that it really did go across the plate. But maybe it was a little low. McCurry's probably going to continue to establish his curveball, and let's see what he does here.
Yeah, see what he does here for Jace Gilbert. Nice inside pitch there.
Right, Gilbert's got a great opportunity here to get a couple of RBIs there. A base hit, you got to think is going to score 2 runs.
Yep, yeah, for sure. And
can be hit by pitch there by Jace.
Wears that one. Gilbert wears that one to move to first. Hit by pitch. So, Jordy, bases loaded here for McCurry, 2 outs. I mean, he's got to go back to what he's been doing the best, which is trying to throw that curveball for a strike.
Yeah, you're right. And the catcher for the Bulldogs, Ray Asher Wells, he's been having a great game so far. He's just got to be a wall back there with bases loaded, knowing that McCurry's trying to establish his curveball. And, man, if you're Callahan here, you're just waiting on your pitch. You're being patient. Just like that right there.
That's exactly – right by him.
Yep.
Callahan with a great –
that's going to unload the bases,
hitting. Callahan's going to get a double and unload the bases. Going to get 3 RBIs out of it.
Yeah, and I'm really glad Callahan didn't listen to me on that one. I was just telling him how to be patient, and there he goes up. He did half of what I asked him to do. Right, I told him to be patient, get his pitch, and he got his pitch. He was sitting fastball. McCurry threw one right down the middle, and man, he put a great stroke on it into left center field.
Yeah, that was just that was a great bit of hitting by Callahan there. Just wait for your pitch, and he hit it right in the gap there. Left field just could not get over there in time to get his glove on it.
Yeah, that was a tough play. It was a tough play for the left fielder for the Bulldogs.
It was a lot of running involved in that one there for the left fielder. And
well, like we said, that wind, that ball probably started out almost. He probably from his angle looked like it was center field, but that wind blowing coming in from right field, it really probably yanked it over there. Kid made a good hustle though.
Yep, great play out there. Cade Gilbert at the plate. 6-3 for the out there. Nice job by Bulldogs kind of getting out of there. Leave the Outlaws with 3 runs on a monster hit by Callahan to empty the bases. So we're going to go to the top of the third. We're going to take just a second here for a couple of ads from our sponsors. This is Outlaw Baseball on Oklahoma Sports Network.
The thing with car buying nowadays is just how many options there are when it comes to where to actually get a car. Dealerships, websites, auctions, private sellers, and so on. But knowing exactly where to get your car loan makes it all much less stressful. That's where Communication Federal can help. There's a reason we're known for auto loans around here. Lots of car options and lots of places to buy, but only one choice for an auto loan. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Welcome back to Outlaw Baseball on Oklahoma Sports Network. I'm Randy Brown. I'm here with Jordy McCaskill. We've got some other friends up here with us in the booth here at Outlaw Stadium here.
Man, it's a great day for baseball, man.
Yeah.
Oh, just absolutely. You know, if the wind died down just a little bit for me, or, you know, as a former left-handed hitter, if it would reverse directions. You know, man, you know, as a lefty, you know, I'm dreaming of it blowing out the right field. But today, man, the wind is blowing straight in from right field. It's going to really hurt the left-handed batter. Most likely it would help a right-handed batter.
Yeah, I might yank one down the line there if you got a big hit as a right-hander.
Well, and I just, you know, as a lefty, man, I weighed a $145 soaking wet in high school, and I couldn't dream of hitting one to opposite field.
Yeah, well.
Did you ever hit a home run in high school?
I did, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah? Varsity or JV?
JV.
Okay, that doesn't count.
JV,
That doesn't count.
JV.
That doesn't count.
So, Coach Harmeyer puts me in JV game and hit a big dinger out right here.
Harmeyer, that's who the field's named after.
Yeah, that's right. The field house is Coach Lynn Harmeyer, who coached here for many, many years. Coach Harmeyer was just a great staple in outlaw baseball. And if you say Harmeyer in Oklahoma, people think baseball. And it's super great, and I loved it, and loved playing for Coach Harmeyer back then. So Morgan was able to get an out there, it looks like he's got a little bit more control of that curveball here to start the top of the third, and that's key. That's super important. Yeah, that fastball inside, just a touch, 2-0 count. Looks like here on Mace Mobley.
Mm-hmm.
Mobley with a 2-0 count. Morgan pitching out of the windup. And the pitch. Nice pitch by Morgan there. Fastball right down the middle.
If I remember correctly in the first inning, you know, Mobley had a real patient at bat. He ended up grounding out to the shortstop to get an out. Let's see what he does here.
Yep. Kind of got tied up there, you know. Wasn't sure if he wanted to swing or not. And,
well, you know what happened? You know what I think happened? I think he was sitting 3-0. You know, you're down 7-0. You know, give the kid the green light to hit, and that's what he did. He saw a pitch and he just missed it.
Yep. Kind of hits it a little opposite field there on a stretch. Nice play out there by Callahan and right with the catch. 2 outs for the Outlaws. Morgan on the hill. Nice catch out there by Callahan. And looks like at the plate.
Well, he's going to be number 7, Zach Driggers.
Driggers at the plate. Here we go. Morgan fastball for a strike. 2 outs for the Outlaws. See what happens here. Morgan pitching out of the windup. High fastball.
You know, one of the things that's kind of deceiving about Brendan's windup and release is if you notice, ladies and gentlemen at home, he kind of falls off to the right just a little bit. You see right there. And he's going to hit Driggers. Maybe just nick him there.
Yeah.
But you see, that can't be very deceiving from the right side of the plate. Man, the guy's kind of falling away from you a little bit.
Yeah.
And it can really kind of deceive where that ball's coming out of his hand at.
Yeah, he's hiding that release point as he does fall off of the mound a little bit to what if you're looking at to your left or to your right. Sorry.
Yeah, and it's even harder for the lefties, you know, because he's falling at you. It feels like he's falling at you when you're in the box.
Yeah, he's throwing at you every time.
It's hard to keep that front shoulder in and stay on the plate.
Yep. Morgan with ball outside corner. 2-0 count. 2 outs for the Outlaws. At the plate, number 10, Austin Garrett. Morgan's got a runner on first. Pitching out of the stretch here, makes a turn. Safe there. Driggers was safe there at first. See what Morgan's got in store for us here. High fastball inside, 3-0 count.
He's falling behind 3-0 again. Let's see if he can bear down and work his way all the way back.
2 outs for the Outlaws here. See what Morgan's got in store here. 3-0 count.
Oh, it's going to be another hit by pitch there, back to back.
Hit by pitch there, and Austin Garrett moves on to first. That puts Driggers and Garrett first and second. McCurry's up to bat here, left-hander. 2 outs for the Outlaws, and no action. No action out in the pen, so I think Coach Morgan's just saying, hey, man.
Yeah, man, I think Coach Morgan's saying, hey, man, this is your inning, this is your game, buddy. This is a district game. You go out there and get it done.
Yep, handle it, and that's what he's doing, man. Great fastball right there. Brennan comes back with a really tight fastball. McCurry just could not catch up to it.
And that wind's really starting to pick up.
Yep.
Starting to throw dust up from the infield.
Yep, you can definitely see it. So McCurry.
It's going to be a fair ball out in the deep right center. Yeah,
Big
deep right field. Yeah.
McCurry. Holding up. Garrett at third. Drigger scores. They get one on a big hit by McCurry, man.
Yeah, that was their first hit of the game.
Yeah, and, man, that thing just it was cutting some wind to get out there. I thought for sure it was going to just land in first baseman's glove.
I'm telling you, from our angle, we can't tell from the press box, but we probably landed 20, 30 feet from the fence. And, man, if that wind's not blowing,
yeah,
that could be a 3-run homer.
Yeah. I mean, he really got a hold of it. And so great bit of hitting there by McCurry. Runners on the corners for Morgan here. 2 outs at the plate. Number 2, Ethan Kennedy. Nice curveball. And
man, that's a great play by Briscoe Smith out there, man. Just a vacuum cleaner out there at shortstop. But the Bulldogs get their first hit of the game and the first run of the game. And at the end of the top of the third, it's going to be your Marlow Outlaws 7. It's your Sulphur Bulldogs 1. This is Marlow Outlaw Baseball on Oklahoma Sports Network.
Here's our target. We'll shoot an azimuth and head out. All in.
Great drill weekend, everyone. See y'all again next month.
In the Oklahoma Army National Guard, you don't have to choose between civilian and military lifestyle.
welcome back to Marlow Outlaw Baseball on Oklahoma Sports Network. We are here at Gipstone Leroy Black Field, Harmeyer Fieldhouse. Outlaws playing host to Sulphur Bulldogs today in a district game. We're in the bottom of the third here. 7-1 Outlaws. Outlaws got 5 hits, no errors. The Bulldogs have 1 hit, and the scoreboard's showing 4 errors, so I'm going to take the scoreboard guy's word for it there. That's
right.
But we're looks like we got a pitching change maybe. I think Sulphur has made a little pitching change. Mace Mobley looks like it's going to come in here in the bottom of the third to try to keep the Outlaws at bay. Maybe keep them if they can get out of this inning here with no runs. That kind of gives Sulphur a little bit of hope here. So Mason Holding at the plate. Nice. Man, Holding first pitch, jumped on that. That's a good hit, man.
Yeah,
opposite
man,
field.
Great at bat right there.
Yeah.
Just sitting fastball. He did what he's supposed to be doing with an outside fastball, hit it to the right field. Just got under it a little bit, like we said about the wind. And that wind, I know you can't probably tell from home, but that wind is really, really kicking up. blowing hard from right field into the home plate.
Yep. Eli Gray at the plate here takes a first ball strike. 1 out for the Outlaws here. Gray right-hander. Man, he wanted that one. I did too. Going to be a 1-1 count. Gray with a great hit center field, but it looked like he may have sandlotted that to the center fielder.
Yeah, so Randy, you said you hit a home run in JV one time, man. What was the pitch? Was it fastball? Was it a curveball?
Fastball, of course.
Fastball, okay.
Yeah.
All right,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
You're not going to believe the story when I tell you, but the very first home run I hit was in JV2.
Yeah.
And it was on a knuckleball.
Really?
Yeah.
Man.
Kid threw a knuckleball, and I pulverized it.
Yeah, you don't see much knuckleballers in the high school ranks.
He threw it about 27 miles per hour. And I just sat back. I think I swung once, and then I took a break.
Oh, great hit. Kyle Wilson with a great rip down third base line. I'm going to need to see Wilson's wheels here.
Look at those wheels, man. He's got to get those from his daddy, Randy.
He legged out a double in that for sure. Great job, Kyle Wilson, with a double.
Hit. Man, we're sitting here talking about hitting knuckleballs, and, man, Wilson just ropes one down the third base line.
Great hit.
Number 3, Cole Seeley up to bat for the Outlaws. We got looks like we're going to have a courtesy runner.
Trey Sutherland comes in here for courtesy run, so bringing in some other wheels for maybe get a run out of this. 2 outs for the Outlaws. Cole Seeley up to bat, and man, Cole's been on every at bat. He's had 2 hits.
Runs. Yeah, he's got 2 runs too. He scored twice too.
Yeah, I mean it is, and I mean
man,
that's what you do
right there. Yeah, just got under, just missed that ball.
Yep. Great at bat though there for Cole, and good job by the Outlaws, but they don't get any runs, so they get 1 hit, no runs on no errors.
1 left on base.
Yep, 1 left on, and we're going to take a quick break here. Oklahoma Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Thought so. Bundle bakery favorites like a tasty apple fritter, sweet cinnamon roll, or blueberry muffin with any size soft drink or premium roast coffee for just $3.
Welcome back to the Oklahoma Sports Network. This is Randy Brown with Jordy McCaskill. We're here at Marlow Outlaw Baseball. What a great day for baseball.
Man, great day.
Yeah, the sun was out all day, a beautiful day, a little windy, but, man, if you're a baseball fan, you don't care.
Hey, you got to love this, man.
You're out here basking in the sun.
Like I said before the broadcast, Randy, I have no eligibility left, and I checked it because today's the day where I really would have wanted to play.
They might could have used you today. I don't know.
I'm not real sure how they would have used me. Maybe
maybe
he's a courtessy runner.
They may have needed somebody to catch in the bullpen.
That's mean. You're just being mean. That was rude.
Brennan Morgan still on the hill for the Outlaws. Top of the 4th inning. Throws a great fastball there for first strike. Looks like at the plate is Asher Wells. Wells 0-1. Morgan down and outside just a little bit on a 1-1. Man, he's had a good day on the hill, though. I mean, for 4 innings so far, 3 innings, a total of 3 innings so far, he's really had good command.
Yeah, he's done well.
So, yeah.
He's done really well today. struggled a little bit at first, kind of with that curveball command, but he's really come back strong. And, he had a no-hitter until, the last inning.
Yeah.
And I don't know who we need to blame for maybe saying that he had a no-hitter, but, us baseball people, we're superstitious, right? I'm just a believer that one of the fans said, I don't think he's given up a hit yet.
Yeah,
and then he gave up a hit.
Yeah,
That's
still,
right.
Still wearing the same socks I wore in high school because superstition is so
great. Because you hit
great.
that home run one time, right?
Yeah, that's right. So Vincent at the plate for the Sulphur Bulldogs. Morgan on the hill. Looks like lefty Vincent, but the Outlaws no shift on, just playing straight here. A little bit high and outside for 1-1.
Feels like Brennan's kind of picked up his pace a little bit. As soon as he gets that ball back, he's ready to get back on the rubber and get a sign and make a pitch.
Yeah. Oh, man.
That was a
nasty pitch. Vincent gets turned on that thing and yanks.
Yeah, I don't want to take anything away from Corbin Vincent there. I mean, he just roped a double down the first base line, but it looked like it was an accident.
Yeah.
He was sitting fastball and that ball curved on him, but he kept his eye on the ball, kept his hands there, and
stayed back.
He got a base runner.
Yeah, I mean that was textbook hitting, really, Jordy. I mean he kind of sat back and waited, and kind of got a little bit out and ahead of that, but was able to get that ball down the line, gets a double. Morgan gives up a double there. So here we go. There you go.
Nice
play. Nice play by Gilbert there, coming up the field.
Yep.
And Brennan, realizing that Jace is coming off the bag, makes a move for first base. And, man, that's just
that's it right there,
that's man. How the game's played.
That's what you practice. I remember when I was playing, you practice that drill right there for hours.
Yep.
Because it's important because of that play right there. We got Vincent makes his way to third, but it's going to be 2 outs for the Bulldogs, and up to bat's going to be Reese Ratchfield.
Ratchford here up to bat. Ball in the dirt there. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 outs for Brennan Morgan on the hill. See what he's got in store for Ratchford here. Nice movement on that curveball there.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. It's not a bad pitch,
No.
Again, like I said earlier, you automatically assume that if it's a ball, it's a bad pitch, but it's really, really not. That ball starts off in the strike zone and makes its way to the left-handed batter's box, and that's just a good take.
A little low there, 3-0 count for Ratchford. He's got a spot to put him for sure, but, you don't want to put him out there if you don't have to. So
yeah, if I'm Ratchford, man, I'm let's see if he takes it. If I'm him, I'm just taking this pitch. We'll see 100%. What happens. Yeah.
Puts him on there.
That was a competitive pitch by Morgan, just missed its spot on the inside of the plate.
Any other count there, Jordy, though, I mean, that inside pitch is going to draw a swing,
Yeah, definitely. If you're sitting 2-2, and you're ahead in the count, the batter's got to be guarded. He's got to watch his count. But when you're 3-0, that's an easy take.
Yep. Ratchford does his job, gets on first base, takes a walk, and runners on the corners for the Sulphur Bulldogs. Some pop on that glove down there. I can hear it up here with headphones on. So I know Morgan's definitely reaching back, throwing hard for sure. Mace Mobley at the plate. See what he's got here, pitching out of the stretch. Nice. Brennan Morgan with the strike there. 1-1 count, 2 outs for the Outlaws. Bulldogs have Mace Mobley at the plate. Runners on the corners. Here's the pitch.
That was a great block right there by Kyle Wilson, man. He saved a run right there.
Yeah. And, that's the job of the guy behind the dish, man. You got to make sure nothing gets by you. And Kyle did that right there. Great job. 2-1 count. Here we go. 2-2 count. I'm not sure Mobley really wanted to swing at that, but he did. Nice hack at it there.
Yeah, he kind of took that front foot and kind of bailed on it a little bit, but man, that's called fighting. You're fighting at bat and fighting for your AB.
2 outs for the Outlaws. Mobley, another foul ball. First base line there, sitting in there, fighting for it. Exactly what you said, man.
All right, Randy, what are you looking for here, man? If you're a batter, you're 2-2. You got runner on second and third, 2 outs. What are you looking for here?
I'm saying he's throwing fastball here. I mean, I've got to go with fastball. I don't, and I'm exactly wrong. But Mobley.
But listen, man, that was a good pitch. It was a good at bat. It was a good hit. But we'll just give Coach Morgan some credit for that one. Just putting his players right where they need to be successful.
Yeah, for sure. Man, that was it was a good pitch though by Morgan. Great job, out to center field. And we're going to take a quick break here. The Outlaws lead 7-1. We're going to the bottom of the 4th inning. Outlaw Baseball on Oklahoma Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Coast Technology Group is your full IT managed service provider, utilizing simple, reliable technology for your home and business. Remote monitoring and management, network infrastructure, and cybersecurity, all with 24/7, 365-day live support. When you partner with CTG, you get the 150 years combined experience of our experts, helping your business grow while keeping your systems secure.
Welcome back to the Oklahoma Sports Network. Marlow Outlaw Baseball here. We're here at in Marlow, Oklahoma. I'm Randy Brown. This is Jordy McCaskill. Eric Sharam here is with us from Oklahoma Sports Network, running the computer for us and camera and all this good stuff.
Yeah, man, I just want to give a huge shout-out to Oklahoma Sports Network.
Yeah.
Man. Like the fact that, man, if I was a young guy playing – dude, I would have eaten this up, man. Yeah. This is awesome that Oklahoma Sports Network does this, man. I'm so thankful that we can offer this for our communities across Oklahoma. And these young guys, man, this is what this is about. It's about them.
Yep, you're exactly right, Jordy. I'm glad you said that, too. You know, we were just happy that Oklahoma Sports Network partnered a little bit with Outlaws baseball and football, and so, man, it's just so good. So we're super glad for them and glad that
they picked a good year to do it for Outlaw Sports, man. We've had it's been a pretty popular thing around Marlow, man. It helps when we win.
I saw somebody with a shirt that said "Year of the Champions" on it.
Wow, yeah.
So I mean, and you know, Jordy, I'm just saying that we're probably not done yet. I mean, I feel really good about Outlaw Baseball.
Man, me too.
And,
these guys.
So they've been looking really well, and so here we go. We're in the bottom of the 4th. Morgan's at the plate, takes a big hack on a high fastball, and pops it up to second base. 1 out for the Sulphur Bulldogs.
And give it up, man. Give it up for these Outlaw guys. You know, they came out. McCurry, I believe he's already a college commit to pitch for the Sulphur Bulldogs. Great, man. That kid's going to have a great season. But, man, Outlaws came out in the first inning, and they didn't really do anything special other than put the ball in play. And you know, man, just good things happen when you get the ball in play against a good pitcher. And that's what they did. The Bulldogs made a few errors, and, man, the Outlaws were able to capitalize on it. Scored 4 runs in the first, 3 runs in the second. And here we are. We're in the bottom of the 4th. They're up 7-1.
Yeah, and you said it there. You know, that was it's capitalizing on the other team's mistakes.
That's right.
And,
that's right.
You know, that's the thing about baseball is, you know, you have to play to their mistakes. And when they make mistakes, you have to do the right thing.
The ball's got to go.
Man, that – is at the fence
off
for
the
Bergner.
Fence by Bergner.
He's looking for third, but he's not going to get it. Man, that was a great hit by Will
man.
Bergner.
I'm telling you, I'm not taking anything away from Will, but, man, that is just that ball started out just looking kind of like a line drive, but we have this wind, and, man, that wind really carried that ball. And, man, just for a second, I thought he was going to get out here and hit the scoreboard.
Yeah, double by Bergner, man. That's his. So he's got a bunt in the first inning. He had a fielder's choice single in the second, and then here in the 4th with a big double for Bergner. Wow, great job. Mobley on the mound for the Sulphur Bulldogs. Jace Gilbert here batting cleanup. number 4 hole. We'll see Gilbert squares and looks, and man, nice rifle there by the shortstop.
Mace Mobley, yeah.
Yeah, looks like Ratchford had moved into shortstop, number 8.
Yeah, I think you're right, Randy. It's number 8, Reese Ratchford. They did a little double switch on us.
Yep, yeah, Ratchford moves in, and, man, rifle arm there. Gilbert with a 6-3 out, so second out of the inning. That is at the...
That's right on top of our heads,
yep.
yeah.
You probably heard that at home. It kind of shook the press box a little bit there. So
yeah, this is Tyler Callahan. Tyler got a base hit to center field last at bat. Let's see what he can do here. Base hit here. We got 2 outs. Would get another run on the board and give another ribby.
Yeah, Tyler's got 3 RBIs already. He had all RBIs in the second inning. So he's just waiting for his pitch, man. 1-1 count for Callahan here. Mobley on the mound. 2 outs for the Outlaws. Here we are in the bottom of the 4th. Bergner sitting at third base, just waiting on Callahan to do something here. 1-2 count. Nice pitch there by Mobley.
And we got a great crowd today out here at Outlaw Stadium, man. Got a lot of Outlaws, got a handful of Bulldog fans here with us, man. It's a good crowd out here to support these young guys.
Man, that's the thing I love about Outlaws, not just baseball, football, basketball, wrestling, whatever it is, cheerleading, whatever it is, whatever sport it is.
Big showing. Man,
they always show up.
Yeah.
And
we travel well.
Yep.
We travel well.
Yep. So great job, man. Good job, Outlaws, for coming out and supporting your team, and glad that we can be here for those of you who can't come out today.
Little pull cue shot. That's going to get down from left field for a base hit. We'll take it.
Callahan with another RBI.
That's right. What you tell Tyler right there is, hey, Tyler, it's a line drive in the box score, man.
Yeah,
nobody yet in scoring baseball has decided to put exit velocity on the box score, man. That is it might as well be a 115-mile-per-hour line drive, but it really was about a 74-mile-per-hour pull cue shot just over the third baseman's head. That was great. Take it every time. Tyler's going to try to steal a bag here, and he does.
He's got some wheels.
Absolutely.
Safe for Callahan. Nice job, stolen base.
He probably heard me making fun of his exit velocity and said, hey, man, what about my running velocity?
Yeah, watch me run there, Jordy. So good job, Tyler Callahan. Moving up there. Outlaws get a run here in the 4th, bottom of the 4th. 0-1 count, 2 outs for Mobley on the mound. Looks like Cade Gilbert's at the plate. Takes a big hack there. Nice swing there, Cade Gilbert. 0-2 count for Gilbert.
Yeah, with Callahan's speed here out there on second base. Gilbert's speed out there. You got to think that base hit.
Yep. Yeah.
It's going to get us a run here. It's going to be a tough play. Great play by the third baseman for the Bulldogs. Yeah.
Driggers with a great play there. Kind of moves up, gets a good bounce, easy out for the Bulldogs. Outlaws get out of it with a run. So 8-1 for the Outlaws. We're going to the top of the 5th. So we'll be right back here on Oklahoma Sports Network.
We come from different backgrounds, with diverse interests and unique learning styles. Finding classes that fit your individual needs isn't a challenge at Cameron University. A small campus and dedicated faculty ensures there's always someone close by to guide you on your journey. Your success is our success. Your education is our mission. At Cameron University, you're not a number, you're part of the family.
Welcome back to Oklahoma Sports Network, Marlow Outlaw Baseball, top of the 5th inning. Brendan Morgan still on the hill for the Outlaws. At the plate for Sulphur is Driggers after a great play there from third base where he just comes in and scoops up, makes a great throw. Sitting 1-0 count from Morgan. Big hack there by Driggers, 1-1. Morgan's going back to that fastball here just to try to establish the count, to make sure he stays ahead.
Yeah, it's late in the game. This is the right around it is past the third time through the lineup. And every batter has seen every one of his pitches so far. They've seen his fastballs, curveballs, sliders, changeup. They know what it looks like. They know what they want to sit on, and that's probably what he's trying to do, just reestablish that fastball command, just like he did in the first inning.
2-2 count here. Driggers with a big foul ball there right over our heads. 2-2 count. Morgan on the hill from the windup. Great curveball.
Yeah, we don't have folks who are at home. Randy Brown and I, we don't have a metrics team who is in the trailer behind us, reminding us how many pitches these guys have thrown. We're doing it ourselves. He strikes Driggers out right there. But I do believe. Have you ever heard about that, Randy? That you think there is anything to the third time in the lineup? You think the third time you face a guy, you got a little bit better eye for him? You think there's anything to that?
I do, absolutely, man. I think that's absolutely true, and I think you see that all over baseball, not just high school, but I think you see that even further, college and pros. They're gonna start picking up on your stuff there about the third time through, and a lot of times, that may not be in the 5th inning, that may be later on, but Sulphur here is definitely their third time through. Big fly ball out there to center field, nice catch out there, center fielder.
Yeah, I think there's a lot to it too. I know. I'm a big Major League Baseball fan. I watch a lot of Major League Baseball, and it seems to me that pitchers look really, really good the first 2 times through the lineup. But the difference between these Major League guys and these high school kids is, these high school guys don't have an iPad in the dugout, where they can go back and watch their first 2 at bats, and you got a coach sitting there telling you, hey man, he threw you 3 fastballs, 2 sliders, and 1 changeup. These kids are just trying to figure it out, just by watching him. But
and they're able to each time they come up to the plate, they know what they got the last time. So it's all situational baseball. They're always thinking, hey, last time it was 1-1 and he threw me this, and I'm going to be setting on this. He may not throw me that, but you got to be prepared for it, and that's what it's all about. McCurry up to the plate here. Yanks one and just foul.
Well, and I did just have an unofficial non-Oklahoma Sports Network staff member come report to me that Brendan Manning is at 88 pitches.
Brendan Morgan, 88 pitches.
Did I say Brendan Manning?
I don't know where that came from.
Well, I'm a Louisiana guy. I guess I had a Manning on my mind.
Okay, yeah, there you go. 88 pitches for Morgan.
Yeah, he's about, I think one more pitch will put him up right at 90.
McCurry at the plate. 2 outs for the Outlaws. 2-2 count. Here we go. Morgan out of the windup.
And, I'm not real sure, how these high school coaches manage these teenage arms, but in the major leagues, right around when a guy gets at 90 pitches, is when they're usually the bullpen starts warming up. But
yeah.
There's no one in the bullpen for the Outlaws, and Brennan just walks.
The bullpen is empty there. McCurry takes a walk, and the Outlaws put 1 on. 2 outs for the Outlaws, though, so 2 on, or 1 on. Ethan Kennedy to the plate here.
And Brennan's thrown a great game today, and I think just one of the things he needs to grow and use this game to move forward is really learning how to finish an inning. I feel like that's something he's done a few times today in a few innings, is he gets 2 quick outs, and then he'll walk that third batter. And and he's a teenager, right? Yeah. And just learning how to finish an inning. I'm looking back at the scorecard here. The first inning he had 2 quick outs. The third inning he had 1 quick out, and then 2 hit by pitches. And then here, he's got 2 quick outs, and then we walk a guy.
Yep. Yep.
And just growing, building on this great game. He's throwing a great game. He's throwing a lot of pitches. I know he probably would like to be more efficient today, but man, he got a great game today. He's only given up 2 hits, and the run is an unearned run.
Yeah, it is. He gets a strike there on the inside corner. 2-1 count. He's kind of shaking his head there. I'm not sure, if that was maybe not where he wanted that ball to go.
Yeah, he may have just missed a spot there.
He kind of shook his head at it, but did get the called strike.
There's a great pitch right there.
That's a great inside pitch, 2-2.
He's tying Kennedy up on that one.
Yeah.
And I really think that's where some of his deception comes into play. Like as a right-handed hitter, when you have that guy the pitcher kind of falling off the mound, you naturally think the ball's going to be kind of on the outside of the plate. But really, I think what it does is putting a little tail on that 4-seamer and 2-seamer, and it's actually tailing kind of back into the right-handed batter, and that's kind of why they get tied up a little bit.
Yeah, you can definitely see that from our standpoint, that it does tail just a little bit off. So
it was a great pickoff move, real close there.
That was close. Really, really close. But called safe by the umpire. He had a better view than I did for sure. I'm looking through a screen, and so it was tough for me. Morgan's going to try again, though.
I think Brennan realized it was pretty close too.
Yeah.
I think Brennan was thinking, "Hey man, I think I can get this guy."
3-2 count here, 2 outs. Morgan on the hill. Let's see what he's going to throw. He's hit by pitch there. That hurt me. Kennedy takes it, wears one to move up to first base. So, Morgan's put a couple on today, hit by pitch, for sure. Oh.
Yeah, I just counted up 4. He's hit 4 batters today.
What does that do, like, from a pitching standpoint?
Correction,
like,
three batters, yeah.
What does that do to you? Like if you're on the hill, what's that do to you from a pitching standpoint? Does that worry you at all?
Yeah, I mean, as a competitor, you definitely don't want to get anybody hurt. But as a you worry about that. You don't want to get anybody hurt. But also, you're just it can cause you to lose a little confidence in your stuff. And but I think that's where catcher Kyle Wilson just kind of go right back to it. Go right back to it. And hey, man, listen, you missed your fastball a little bit.
Yeah.
And I think that's sometimes it's not your stuff isn't good. It's mechanics. As a pitcher, it can just be a mechanical thing. And sometimes I think that's what Brennan does. He falls off. The falling off, our right, his left side of the mound is good for the deception, but falling off can sometimes. In this late of the game, he's probably up to 100 pitches by now.
Yeah.
There can be some fatigue, and you're falling off a little bit too much of that mound.
Yep.
And you're putting a little bit too much spin on that 2-seamer.
Yeah.
And it's just spinning right out of your hand.
And you could see that tail on that, on the hit by pitch. That 2-seamer just got out of his hand fast, and it definitely tailed
he's up
in.
over. Yeah, some of that's just fatigue, and I'm sure Coach Morgan. I mean. Nobody knows Brennan Morgan better than Coach Morgan.
That's right.
For our viewers, that is his son out there throwing.
Yep.
So he knows that, listen, his son's got good stuff. Hey, he's probably having conversations with him. Doug, hey, buddy, listen, it's just mechanics. All you're doing, you're just falling off a little bit off the mound. Try to step a little bit straight forward.
Yep. Yep.
And just go out there and you got good stuff and throw it.
And nobody hurt here. We got 2 on, 2 outs.
I mean, it's 8-1.
Yeah, we're not in a hurry. We're not hurting for anything. Nice.
Man, that's it right there.
Pitch.
See, that's where that falling off, that deception really has that 2-seamer's got a lot of tail on it. And like I said earlier, man, that ball as a right-handed hitter, you think it's going to hit on the outside of the plate, but it's coming back in. It's got some tail on it, so great way to end the inning.
Yeah, that's exactly what you're saying for sure. Hey, we're going to take a quick break here on Oklahoma Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Coast Technology Group is your full IT managed service provider, utilizing simple, reliable technology for your home and business. Remote monitoring and management, network infrastructure, and cybersecurity, all with 24/7, 365-day live support. When you partner with CTG, you get the 150 years combined experience of our experts, helping your business grow while keeping your systems secure.
Welcome back to the Oklahoma Sports Network. I'm Randy Brown. This is Jordy McCaskill. We're here, Marlow Outlaw Baseball, right here in Marlow, Oklahoma. And the Outlaws are on top of the Sulphur Bulldogs, 8-1. We're in the bottom of the fifth inning.
That's right, yeah.
Sulphur's made a pitching change, brought in Zach Driggers to pitch. And, man, looks like Driggers has got some pretty good stuff. So we'll see what happens here.
All right. Yeah, absolutely, Randy. You know, I pardon me for a moment, ladies and gentlemen. I had to, you know, I was feeling sick to my stomach because the OU Fight song was being played, and I had to compose myself for a second. Now, if that offends anyone who's listening, please forgive me. But Randy, where does your loyalty lie? You know, I think it's important for the viewers to understand where your loyalty lies.
Man, my loyalty lies to Oklahoma. I love Oklahoma.
Oh my gosh!
And,
oh my gosh!
I like all Oklahoma schools. I'm a
gosh.
fan of the Sooners, of the Cowboys, of the Golden Hurricane. You know,
yeah, man, I feel like, you know, to quote a decent preacher around these parts, you know, you need to choose you this day who you serve, you know, and that's what you need to do. But
a decent preacher.
I said a decent. I didn't say anything else. He's just a decent preacher. So
Mason holding at the plate for the Outlaws. Driggers on the hill. Driggers throws him a nice outside strike pitch. Holding gets a hold of that one. Looks like a little pop-up, though. It might drift out. Nope.
Man, what a great play.
Nice job there by Kennedy. Ethan Kennedy back playing catcher and kind of drifts back.
Have you ever tried to catch one of those?
Oh, man, it's a nightmare.
I'm telling you, that play right there, it looked so routine at home.
Yeah.
It looked so routine sitting in the bleachers. That play right there is one of the hardest, most difficult plays in baseball.
Yep.
Because it has so much spin on it. That ball is going – that ball probably left and went over our roof and then made a turn back into the field. Like, that is such a difficult play, and he made a great play on it.
Yeah, great play there by Kennedy, the catcher for Sulphur Bulldogs. Eli Gray now at the plate for the Outlaws with a 1-1 count.
I'm pretty sure if I was catching Driggers right now and that play happened, I would just throw my hands up in the air and say, hey, man, you're going to have to strike him out. I'm sorry.
I've done all I can do.
Man, that's a good curveball.
Yeah,
Driggers got a good curveball, man.
He does have a good curveball.
He's got a lot of break on that.
Yeah. 1-2 count for Gray here.
He is hanging it just a little bit. His catcher probably wants him to get it a little bit, maybe bounce it a little bit more.
Oh, nice little deception there with the fastball.
Man, great pitch by Driggers, yeah.
You know,
that was all set up by that hanging curveball,
yeah.
You know. He's the key to a great curveball and the key to a great fastball is just that arm slot, that arm angle, you know, and a lot of young pitchers, they change their arm angle when they throw that curveball, but Driggers doesn't. He keeps that arm angle at the same angle when he throws his fastball. See, there's his curveball right there in there for a strike. And when he comes back for his fastball, when you watch at home, he keeps that angle at the same angle, and that's really important because when you're thinking as a fastball, it's actually a curveball. Let's see what he does here. Yeah, so he went back fastball there, but it's very, very similar. I think he comes a little bit more over top with his fastball. Maybe drops it down a little bit more with his curveball, but it's very, very subtle. Neither one, though, he's hiding very well. Like, that arm's pretty straight. I can see that hand coming out, you know, right at delivery. So, you know, Wilson. Yeah, Wilson's all over that third base line today. Yeah, he knew exactly what was coming. He knew he was coming right back to the curveball. Yeah. I'm going to sit back. I'm going to drive that baby right down the line. That's right, and that's what we were saying. Driggers, he's got a good curveball. He's got a lot of bend on it. These Outlaws hitters they just got to sit back on it, wait on it, and do exactly what Wilson just did. Yep, yeah, great play there by Kyle Wilson, sitting back, and man, he's been really partial to that third base line today. You know, he had that big rip. Yeah, he had a double earlier in his last at bat. You know, Cole Seeley nails up to bat. He's a lefty. You know, as a lefty, you're looking at this curveball completely different. You know, Seeley squares around the bunt, but you know, as a lefty, you know, a right-hander facing a right-handed pitcher, and when the right-handed pitcher throws that curveball, you're wanting to sit back and drive it to right field. Seeley's thinking the exact opposite. Sit back and yank that thing right down the first base line. Yep, and he opposite fields that baby. Yeah, a little inside out there,
Got a little tail on it. Nice inning there for Driggers, though, coming in the fifth to help out the Bulldogs. Very, very nice. And we'll look at that replay here just real fast here. Driggers with the pitch, and Seeley just gets right underneath it. So, but good hit, good inning for the Bulldogs. And we're going to switch out here, take a quick break. Oklahoma Sports Network, Outlaw Baseball. We'll be right back.
Here's our target. Let's shoot an azimuth at All in.
Great drill weekend, everyone. See y'all again next month.
In the Oklahoma Army National Guard, you don't have to choose between civilian and military lifestyle.
Here we are back to Oklahoma Sports Network, Marlow Outlaw Baseball. Here we are at Outlaw Gibstone Leroy Blackfield Stadium right here in Marlow, Oklahoma. The Outlaws in the top of the sixth here, leading 8-1 over the Sulphur Bulldogs. And Brennan Morgan's still going to be on the hill here, top of the sixth. And, I guess, Coach Morgan's definitely got some faith in him. And why wouldn't he?
Well, probably what Coach Morgan's thinking, Randy, is, hey, man, I'm going to need this. I'm going to need this guy later on in the year, and I'm going to need him to be able to have the stamina to throw over 100 pitches in a game. If you're at home, you're probably wondering, man, why is this kid out here? It's 8-1. He's one of our best pitchers. Well, listen, man, we're trying to build stamina. It's early. It's in the season. He's going to need to do this.
Yep.
We're going to need him for 100-plus pitches later on in the season.
Yeah. When games start getting closer and when, you're going to need him to be able to go that 7 innings, 6 or 7 innings to be able to fill that hole. And he's doing that right here. We're in the top of the sixth. Vincent's at the plate. He had a nice double last 2 innings ago. But Brennan's got a 1-2 count and gets him on a strikeout there on a nice little off speed.
Yeah, great pitch. This deception that we've talked about this whole game with Brendan falling away. As a lefty, I think it's more of a deception than it is a righty. As a lefty, he's sitting there. He's actually falling it feels like he's falling into you when you're batting. And I'm from experience, it's just really hard to keep that front shoulder closed and play baseball when you feel like a guy's about to come at you with it.
Yeah. Morgan with a great first pitch strike there. Oh man, that hurt me. Hit by a pitch, man. That fastball just got away from him. Just got out of his hand and got away from him. So I never did find out. I don't have 27 on my roster. Will you ask the guys down there who? Bearden. Carson Bearden. All right, Carson Bearden hit by a pitch. Going to take first base. Brendan Morgan still on the hill
here. That's his 4th hit by pitch of the game for Brendan.
Nice pitch there by Brendan, falling away, like you said, man. The deception on that for me. I'm just looking at that thinking, oh, man, that was way inside. But umpire, man, had a great view of that and must have been right over the dish.
You see that right there? That's just a little bit of a mechanic issue. He's just kind of reaching back and trying to throw it, and you see it from here. He's just throwing it right across his body, and that's why he missed that fastball outside.
1-1 count.
Much better there with his mechanics. You see there, he's got a natural kind of falling away, but that was much more over the top, and that's when he's good, man. When he keeps his mechanics sound and good, Brennan's a really powerful pitcher.
He's got to be well over 100 pitches here. Here we are in the top of the 6th, and that one just gets away from him, and there's no chance for Kyle to get that one blocked, and he's at pitch 114 there. Again, we haven't seen him
have these mechanical issues this whole game where he's just kind of really trying to throw it. He's throwing the ball across his body, but we've seen it twice here at this at bat where he's just kind of throwing across his body. And when you do that, you're gonna miss the ball. You're gonna miss outside on a right-handed batter. Yeah,
I kind of saw him turn his hand over out there. Like, man, I didn't get the hand turn over right.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's
so,
right. Yeah. And another thing you asked earlier, he's hit 4 batters today.
Yep.
So he may be thinking, man, I'm kind of tired of hitting people today. I'm going to make an adjustment. But here comes Coach Morgan. He's going to come out and have a conversation with him.
Coach Morgan's coming out to talk to Brennan. He's
going to have a pitching change.
Stay out here a second here. No, okay, we're going to let you go. And
great game by Brennan today, man. Great game.
Yeah, great pitching. And that brings in number 7, Briscoe Smith. He's going to take the helm here on the hill, and we'll let him warm up. And I'm going to take just a moment to say a couple of quick things about our sponsors. Marlow First exists to see lives changed by the gospel one step at a time. We have service. Marlow First has services on Sundays at 8:15, 9:30, and 11. You should come check it out. And they do have a decent preacher, so you can come check it out.
He's handsome too.
I don't know about that. And then also we have Bank First. Stop by for all your banking needs. Bank First is loyal to Oklahoma and loyal to you. Also, we have R.D. Brown Properties providing quality rentals here in Marlow. Check us out on Facebook for availability. And then last but not least, man, O'Neill's Foreign Car Service. Call them at 252-0123. Ask about service on your vehicle. And ask for Mark or for Jake or for any of those guys. David, they'll all help you out. So we're going to take just a second, go take a quick commercial, and we'll be right back here on Oklahoma Sports Network.
The thing with car buying nowadays is just how many options there are when it comes to where to actually get a car. Dealerships, websites, auctions, private sellers, and so on. But knowing exactly where to get your car loan makes it all much less stressful. That's where Communication Federal can help. There's a reason we're known for auto loans around here. Lots of car options, lots of places to buy, but only one choice for an auto loan. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Hey, we're back here at Marlow Outlaw Baseball, Oklahoma Sports Network. Man, we're excited to bring Outlaw Baseball to you. We had a little pitching change there. Briscoe Smith's on the hill for the Outlaws. So coming in here in a big-time situation against a district opponent. And, man, we're going to get to see what Smith's got here, what kind of stuff he's got to throw here. Also into the game for the Outlaws, number 24, Chance O'Neill. And you'll remember me calling his name a whole lot during the football season. Chance played center for the Outlaws in football, also a wrestler. So, yeah, Chance is taking first base. And Briscoe's 3-0 count, 2 outs for the Outlaws. Sulphur has a runner on second. And we're going to see what Briscoe's got here.
Great game, too, for Brendan Manning. I said Manning again. Brendan Morgan. I'm all over that Manning thing.
Yeah, you are.
Brendan Morgan today, man, just no earned runs. The one run that we gave up was an unearned run. He only gave up 2 hits, a little over half a dozen. I think he had 7 strikeouts today, man. Great game for Brendan.
Yep, yeah, good job, Brendan Morgan. So you got me doing it. What a great play. What a great play by Will Bergner from shortstop. My goodness. Can we get a replay on that,
He
man?
could do more than return punts, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, my goodness.
What a
big-time dive and gets him out at third.
I may get in trouble for doing this, but dun-dun-dun. I mean, great play by Bergner.
No. Good job, Will Bergner. 8-1 Outlaws. We're heading to the bottom of the 6th. We're going to take a quick break here. Outlaw Baseball, Oklahoma Sports Network.
given.
Thought so. Bundle bakery favorites like a tasty apple fritter, sweet cinnamon roll, or blueberry muffin with any size soft drink or premium roast coffee for just $3.
Welcome back to Oklahoma Sports Network, Marlow Outlaw Baseball. We are here in Marlow, Oklahoma. I'm Randy Brown, Jordy McCaskill with us, and we are doing live stream of Marlow Outlaw Baseball, and we're here with the Outlaws play host to the Sulphur Bulldogs in a big-time district game, 4A3. Outlaws playing in 4A3 district, and this is a big-time district game for them against Sulphur. Right now, the Outlaws are kind of having their way with it. 8-1's the score. Outlaws with 8 hits. And 8 runs. So they've really kind of poured it on early, Jordy. 4 in the first, really 3 in the second, and then we'll see what happens here in the 6th.
Yeah, they've got 8 hits today, and the crazy thing is a lot of those hits did not even come during the innings where they scored most of their runs early on in the game. They just really did a great job of putting the ball in play and capitalized on some of Sulphur's errors there in the first and second innings. But the Outlaw bats have they really came alive here right around towards the third to fourth innings.
Yep. Yeah. Well, and you had Morgan with a big shot down right, and nice play out there by the right fielder on a sprint.
Yeah, and ladies and gentlemen, if you can't, I know it's hard to tell from home, but the wind has blown a solid 15, 20 miles per hour the whole game straight in from right field. And so you see these outfielders really having to chase down the balls because of the wind. It's just really slicing and has a lot of control over them. Man, Driggers has really got control of this curveball ever since he's come into the game for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, that was also a pretty nasty curveball there. To Bergner.
Yeah, see what Bergner can do after the great shortstop play he made there at the last inning.
Oh, rip by Bergner. Fair ball, first base line. Bergner's looking for 2 and holding up there at second. Man.
Well, he must have heard me talking about him. We just said let's see what he can do, and he came in and he sliced one right down the first base line.
Yeah, and that's and. After seeing that breaking ball there by Driggers, Bergner was able to kind of sit back on one and shoot one opposite field that was kind of heading outside anyway.
Yeah, Bergner's having a great game. He's at bat. He's been on base 4 times. He scored 3 times, and with 1 out here, he's in scoring position here. Let's see if we can go 4 for 4 with him scoring runs today.
Yeah, Bergner's got 3 hits on the day, so he is having a great game. Chase Gilbert at the plate for the Outlaws. Driggers on the mound for the Bulldogs. Bergner at second base with a double.
Good eye right there by Gilbert.
And
man, that's such a tough pitch to lay off of. That fastball high, the high fastball. You see it. You see a fastball high probably more clearly than you see any pitch in baseball, and it just takes a lot of plate discipline to lay off that.
Yep. Yeah, that was always the hardest one for me. When it's eye level, man, I want to take a big time hack.
Yeah, man, that was my strikeout pitch. That's why I played varsity baseball.
Yep.
That's all I could play was because you could strike me out on a high fastball or a curveball in the dirt.
Nice pitch there on the outside corner by Driggers. Gilbert takes that one. 2-1 count for Gilbert. Bergner sitting out there at second base.
Great pitch.
Nice pitch again.
Great pitch by Driggers, man. I'm telling you, he's got a really good curveball. That ball right out of his hand is starting right around Jace's left shoulder.
Yep.
And it is absolutely breaking all the way back down towards Jace's knees. It's got a great break on it.
And over. Going to be E5 there, I think.
Yeah, that's going to be an E5 on that.
Oh.
I think I think the storyline of today's game is just put it in play and something good's going to happen.
Yeah,
that's really what's been happening for the Outlaws. They've got 9 hits, and I'm telling you, a lot of their runs again have just come from just putting the ball in play. And again, Jace didn't really get a hold of that one, but he put it in play, and that's been the storyline today. When they put the ball in play, good things have happened for them.
Yeah, the storyline today really has been Tyler Callahan here, who's now at the plate with 4 RBIs today. So, man, he has put the ball in play and had a couple of big-time hits, and he's sitting here with runners in scoring position again.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just waiting to add more to the RBI list. And that was a rip.
Man, a line drive. Probably the hardest hit ball of the game was that right there.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, in the box score, the score is going to say F7, fly out 7, and that's really unfair. Man, that's what's absolutely crazy, and why I love baseball is because earlier in the game, Will Berdner lays a bunt down with an exit velocity of 3.7 miles per hour and gets a base hit, and it's a line drive in the box score. And here Tyler Callahan hits one exit velocity 110 miles per hour, and he's sitting in the dugout. It's just a crazy thing about baseball. That's why I love it.
Yep. Kay Gilbert at the plate here. Driggers with another great curveball. Gets strike, first pitch strike. 2 outs for the Bulldogs. 0-1 count, 0-2 count, another strike there. So here we go. The Driggers on the mound. Got Bergner on third, and looks like Gilbert. That's going to get out of play.
Randy, I just had a OSSA. Is it OSAA?
OSSAA.
OSSAA. Thank you for that correction.
Yeah.
Rule clarification that that in high school baseball, if it's 8 runs, if a team is leading 8 runs after 5 innings, it's the game. And so that just changes everything, because of the Outlaw score right here. It's game over.
Yep, yeah. 8. It's a run rule here, and
but it's not going to happen.
That's not going to be the case today in the bottom of the 6th. So the Driggers gets the strikeout. We're going to take another break. We'll be right back. Oklahoma Sports Network.
Coast Technology Group is your full IT managed service provider, utilizing simple, reliable technology for your home and business. Remote monitoring and management, network infrastructure, and cybersecurity, all with 24/7, 365-day live support. When you partner with CTG, you get the 150 years combined experience of our experts, helping your business grow while keeping your systems secure.
Welcome back to the Oklahoma Sports Network. Here we are, Marlow Outlaw Baseball. I'm Randy Brown, Jordy McCaskill, Eric Sherem here with us. The Outlaws, top of the 7th, leading Sulphur Bulldogs 8-1 on the mound for the Outlaws. Briscoe, Smith, and man, did Greg say that this kid's a freshman?
Yeah, he's a freshman.
Wow,
yeah.
man. Yeah. I mean, this is big-time playing right here,
Freshman out here getting some district play on a varsity baseball game.
Yeah. So this kid must have some good stuff. So, and we just got to see it.
There it is right there.
Yeah, we just got to see it. So if you're watching from home, you saw the good stuff.
I would say painting the corner on the hands of a right-handed hitter. I would say that's some good stuff.
Yeah, Briscoe Smith. Kind of settling down after that first run there.
Well, I'll tell you what I like about what Briscoe does, Randy, and folks at home, it might be hard to tell because of the camera, but if you see, notice where he puts his plant foot on the rubber. Most pitchers like to put their foot right in the middle, but not Briscoe, man. He's got it right on the far right side of that rubber. And you would not believe this unless you tried it, but it really does give you a little bit of an advantage, just getting a little bit further over on that right-handed batter. And, man, it really does change the arm angle and makes it a little bit more difficult for that right-handed hitter.
Kind of gives that
well, that right there's
wow.
the reason. Yeah, that right there. I mean, if he's standing on the middle of the rubber, that arm angle is probably another 6 to 8 inches more over the plate, whereas when he releases the ball, the arm angle is it's at the right-handed batter's hip, and it changes everything. And so
that was a nasty curveball too.
Absolutely,
he's really got some good stuff. So 1 out for the Outlaws. Smith throws one in the dirt.
Looks like he's got a little slider there too. That had a little bend action to it, not as much as his curveball. So we need to do a little bit more study on Briscoe here. But I bet, and looking like he may have a 3, maybe 4 pitch arsenal here: fastball, curveball, slider, change.
Yeah.
We'll see. That's definitely his fastball right there.
Big hit.
Ooh, man,
good job out there.
Yeah, it just makes me really nervous when a young man is running full speed towards the fence. I'm glad he held up.
Is that Callahan? Yep.
That's Callahan.
Tyler Callahan out there and right. But he did get to the slide there right before the fence. So
as we're here in the top of the segment. Random fact. I got a concussion one time running into a fence playing baseball.
Is that right?
Yep.
Wow.
No one yelled stop or fence or
nothing.
Yeah.
Just next thing you know is
next thing I knew that I was in my father's truck going to the emergency room.
Yeah. Smith with a nice curveball.
It was an aluminum fence, just like the one here on Outlaw Stadium. Yeah. And I'm going to go and tell you, those things do not bend very well.
There's no give in the steel fence.
There's no give.
Yeah.
I would imagine those are steel beams those are tied to out there, and they are
probably set in concrete.
For a good reason. We got Oklahoma 20-mile-per-hour wind out here.
Yep.
You don't want the wall to fall over.
Keep it in place for sure.
But let me tell you what, I believe my skull had a little bit more bend to it than that aluminum did that day.
Rattled your brain around a little bit in there.
Yeah, absolutely.
2-2 count, Smith on the hill. And, man, he's just
he's painting the corners with that fastball.
It's
just,
nice job there by Bergner, kind of calling everybody off. Hey, I got this.
And that's what I love to see in a young pitcher is not just a kid that can go up there and throw it 85, 92 miles an hour, but see a kid to go up there and be able to hit his spots, hit where, Wilson's trying to set him up.
Yep.
And, man, I think that's one of the most underrated things about pitching. It's one of my favorite, I'm a Cubs fan, and one of my favorite pitchers in Major League Baseball is Kyle Hendricks. Hendricks, the year the Cubs won the World Series, I'm going to have a pop-up right there. It's probably going to be the end of the game. The year the Cubs won the World Series, he set the Major League Baseball ERA record. He was under 2. Never threw the ball over 88 miles an hour. Yep. He knew how to spot it. So.
Yep. And that's going to do it here, man, for the Outlaws. We check this little replay here. McCurry with the big fly out there to left. And that did it, man. Did the game. 8-1, the Outlaws.
Go Outlaws.
Take down the Sulphur Bulldogs, 8-1. Jordy, if you're walking away from this, what are you saying? What are you saying to the Outlaws in the dugout right now as you're coaching this team and you're walking away from this? What are you telling them?
Hey, man, I'm saying 2 things. Number 1, guys, way to put the ball in play. You guys faced a really, really tough pitcher today. This kid's already going to play college, man. And hats off to McCurry, man. He fought hard out there, but. Hey, man, good things happen when you put the ball in play and defense. I feel like the Outlaws played great defense out there. You had Bergner make a great play at short. You had Wilson just blocking up balls behind the plate. They've already cleared the scoreboard, but I don't think they had any errors today.
No errors.
No errors. You put the ball in play. Hey, guys, if you're Coach Morgan, you got to be thinking, man, if we put the ball in play, we don't make errors, we're going to win a lot of baseball games, and that's exactly what they did today.
Yep, and they did it today, 8-1 for the Outlaws over the Sulphur Bulldogs. Hey, we've had a great time here at Oklahoma Sports Network. We're going to be back here at Marlow Outlaw Gibstone Leroy Black Stadium on April the 11th. We'll be right back here April the 11th for a live stream of Outlaw Baseball. We hope to see you then. Until then, this is Randy Brown, Jordy McCaskill signing off with Oklahoma Sports Network. We'll see you next time.